All right, man. It's Elway. Today, this is a very special day, man. I got the pleasure to be sitting with.
Spike God, Marley Bob.
I like that. That was like perfect. Like we ain't planning on nothing. So, all right. So when I first came across you, I seen Hey Marley Ma, but I know you also go by Spank God. So like, where did it just define both your names? Like, where did you get both your names from?
All right, Marley. Man, look, it was 6 of us. I ain't even gonna hold you. We was lit. We was a group like motherfucking like TLC or something. Then we motherfucking broke up.
Dang.
Like yeah, but it's just two of us. It's just Marley Ma, Lil Marley. Everybody else just they try and get in where they fit in.
Respect. Nothing wrong with that. So like, how long ago was that group?
Damn. We go back like 5 years. A good five.
Alright, so like what made you really say from before the group, what made you interested in say, alright, I want to do this music shit? How did you even discover that you could even rap, whatever, like where did that all come about?
I made a rap. I was like 7.
Okay.
I ain't going in fucking lie, mo. I thought that was the best rap ever. Like every day I made sure I knew it. Like I used to be like, let me say my rap again today. Like I ain't never want to forget that rap because I was like, damn. Like till this day, I know that rap. Like no kidding.
I want to put you on the spot there.
Nah, I ain't saying that rap because that shit crazy. I can't even believe I thought that was tight. That shit funny. But I made a rap and I made it for my mother's birthday and I rapped it to her and I rapped it in front of everybody and everybody was like, yeah, woo, woo. So like I always knew I could rap, but I did it for fun. It was fun. Like I like when the beat come on, and I used to like the Joan. I like to cut their ass up while the beat playing on some young shit.
Alright. So 7 years old, elementary school, first rap. I think that might be a first. I don't think I heard nobody say they started that young. So who did you look up to? Like who was your inspirations musically at that age?
I don't know. I wasn't really into music. I wasn't into artists. I wasn't into, like, I didn't listen to.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't that kid with my motherfucking headphones. Like, no. No, I was, like, really tuned into the real world. Like, early. I didn't give a fuck about who dropped the song. No. So
when did you start caring about music? Other than your personal raps, when did it hit you like you start liking, oh, I like that, I'm on the ride of that, I can...
Hold up. Probably like when I first started like standing in the house long periods of time. I wasn't like into TV. I ain't like watching TV and shit. Girl, I ain't like that shit. So I used to like listen to music and I play that shit. And I listen to different shit. Like super different shit.
Okay. Alright, I like that. We heard some off camera. I ain't gonna talk too much about it because I don't know what they got plans for that. So I can tell that she definitely listens to different, not just rap shit. So let's get to the shit. You got a lot of music out. If people go and type in "Hey Marley Ma" on YouTube, you got at least 10 visuals. You probably got more visuals than a lot of artists that been rapping. You know what I'm saying, for maybe longer than you. No funny like. But why no project yet?
Because I just felt like, I was like, look, you know how when you give a motherfucker a lot of shit at one time, they may be grateful, they may be ungrateful, like, so I wanted to like, give it to them at little portions, like, take that, y'all need that, what y'all like the most, like, and then because I was always a person who was like, damn, I'm a rap, but what's gonna make my raps different from other people's raps?
Either a mixture or you see more negative comments than positive comments. Like your video, Real Life, had probably like 100 just legit fire emojis, just crank, like, you know what I'm saying? And so like, how did that song even come about? Like,
to be honest, I was like Mo. I want to do a different beat. Like, I want to do something different. Like, something with that motherfucking To be honest, I don't even know how. That's why I did it, like the cookout, because I was really going for like a cookout vibe. But then I was just being myself, and I was just like, man, I'm about to pop my shit. Like a lot of niggas really better thank God. Like I was like, well, let me tell him something real quick. He's down though.
Yeah.
Like, I just popped my shit. I didn't think it was gonna be like a song where everybody liked it though. To be honest. Just because of the beat selection.
Right.
I felt like it would be too over the head.
I mean, it grabbed me, and I think a lot of people felt the same way I felt. Like sometimes, like samples is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was a good sample, but it was also how you did your thing on the song. Like, I don't see somebody else with that same beat making the same song. If that make any sense.
Yeah.
It could have been trash if somebody else had got on the beat. Like, you gotta know what you're doing. And that joint, like, that talk to niggas. So, like, even every bar hit you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't my brother, fuck, I'm slamming. Like, everybody relates to shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, when you making something that people feel, they gonna fuck with it. If they real, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what make people identify with this song. Because it was like, I got a piece of you. Like, Spain God. What's the difference? Like, is it a difference? You know how, like, people got alter ego. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a difference.
Marley
Ma is more of the artist side.
Okay.
Spank God is when I get in my mode. Like I'm spanking shit. Like, whatever it is. Whoever it is. Like, shit getting spanked.
I like that. Yeah, talk your shit.
Like,
Yeah. Let me ask you, do you remember this, right? I seen you freestyling on live. I think you was on, you might have been on live with Ant, and you had the duck.
Yup.
You remember
I was
that
on
shit?
Act Busy Live. Hey.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you remember what you said, but I was like, this girl is out of her fucking mind with the bars, like, cause it seemed like you freestyled it.
Yeah,
but
I
it was just
recording it. Freestyle. I don't even know the flow or how the shit went.
damn.
But
I hope somebody, cause you know they screen records. I hope that's on YouTube somewhere. Y'all can go and look that up and see for yourself. So y'all don't think I'm just like bluffing and trying to hype it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her in real like personally. So this is not like somebody that's my homie, and I'm just trying to make it sound sweet because I fuck with her because I know her. No, I fuck with her just based off of what I heard talent wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna see a lot of people be able to get put on the spot and like, all right, this your moment to shine. It's 1,000 people in the live watching and not be nervous and not flinch and just kill shit with a duck.
yeah.
Like, just different. Like, I don't know, like that shit stands out though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you really understand that. So when is I know you, all right, so hold on, let's get to the video. You about to drop a video soon. By the time they see this, the video should be out. So what's the name of the song you dropping the video for?
I just dropped the single Full Court Press. It's out everywhere. It's on all platforms. It's Melody King. It's beat. You know me. Correct. It's out there. I'm shot a bomb ass video, nonstop vision, straight K. It's on the way.
Yeah.
As soon as we drop this, we coming back with the interview.
Okay.
We coming back with more shit.
Yeah.
And the project is coming at the end of the month.
The end of January?
The end of the month.
Okay. What's the name of the project?
First quarter.
First quarter. How many songs?
8.
Any features?
Yes.
Yeah, you can say.
Marley.
Okay. That's the only one you can speak on?
That's how I'm doing.
Y'all gotta get it. Y'all gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? We want to know who on that. So, speaking on briefly on features, is there anybody in the city that you feel like, if I got to get on this song with them, we'd crush it?
In this city?
Start here and then go outside the city.
There's a couple rappers that I could probably, get on the beat and we could match energies.
Who?
Who would you say?
Damn, put me on the spot. You know what? On the top of my head, I would say I would like to hear you on a riff. I think that'll sound good.
Mm-hmm.
and then a female. I was talking to Ariel about this. I think you and Ariel 202 would sound good on a song together. So that's the two. Off the top of my head, if I just had to like really, I think y'all don't make good music.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. Mhm. I can see that.
All right, you ain't give me your two though. Or one. You just give me one. You ain't gotta give me two.
I think me. Damn. It's a lot of rappers. It's a lot of talented rappers. I don't know. We're gonna come back to that.
All right, outside the area, that'll make it easier. If you just your dream feature right now, you say, all right, look, this can be your second single. Boom, you get your budget, whatever. You get anybody.
No cap.
No cap.
Yeah.
I
No
think
cap.
you can make that happen. I don't think that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Why him though? What made you choose
That's my
No
favorite
Cap?
rapper. That's my favorite artist. Curry.
Hands down.
No cap. No cap.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
What is it about him though?
His delivery, he versatile. I relate to a lot of his music. 98% of it. Like, I be like, damn, bro. Run that nigga back. Fucking insane.
Yeah.
Run that boy back. I
Yeah.
mean, you be popping his shit differently. Like, you got him. You got him. Once you cut him on, you got him.
Alright. So I want to talk more about Spank God. I love your, let me tell you something. I love your confidence. And I don't know if you understand, like, that's a major part of an artist's success. Though you won't be a star, like, really, what makes you so confident in yourself?
I really, really work hard. Like, I really do. Not only do I work hard, I feel like artist development is very important. So being able to know yourself, being able to be into one with the music, into one with your sound, into one with your lane, and the one with the camera when the camera on. So you know how to cut it on and cut it off. Like, you know, it's just like, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna be this, and then don't put it in work. You just think that you just gonna be that. Like, it don't work like that. Like, you really gotta take them steps to be the best at that, or you been there for nothing. Like, if you ain't gonna try your best to be the best that you could be at what you doing, then you just like, you know, what you want.
Nah, that's deep. I want to ask you something a little bit personal though, right? Because you're a female, right? And not only as a female artist, you're a female lesbian artist.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you got a double against you? Whereas if you was just a male, you probably would have been blue already.
Fuck no, I feel like they really, like, oh, they fuck with me.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They fuck with me. I don't get that. I
That's
don't
what's
get
up.
that, but it's probably because I don't give that. You give what you give. Like,
That's real shit. That's real, because we was having a discussion, and it's a large gay community, and it's a lot of stood down females that rap in our area, but I don't see a lot of them get the same love that you get on some real shit. So now, I mean, like, that's why I wanted to ask you that question. Like, I know it's already harder for females, because even if we look at the DMV scene, they don't even mention a lot of females. They'll name the niggas, but that don't mean that females is less talented. They just, for whatever reason, don't get mentioned in the same regard. But I think that, I feel like you're going to play a major role in changing that. Like, real shit. I'm a firm believer in speaking things into
I
existence.
plan to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what's your goal? Like, where do you want to go with this? Because I know, like, this is the beginning of the year. It's January. You got a whole year. You've been working the whole time. So if this, let's say this gonna be your breakout year. What do you want? What's your goal? Where do you want to take it?
As far as it take me, you know, like, it's gonna take me there, I'm gonna go there. Like, we ain't making no rational decisions and nothing like that.
Right.
But, you know, I'm speaking longevity. We're not doing it for right now. We're doing it for later.
Yeah, you just said a lot. A lot of people be in this shit for a quick money.
Mm-hmm.
And you said longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I listen when people talk. And longevity is the key word to this shit. Because if you can survive, you can have a run, like Jay-Z might not be relevant as a rapper today, but the bankroll is bigger than your favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
That's longevity.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Diddy. These niggas been around since the beginning of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gone nowhere. I don't care what people say. Young people might not identify with them or what, it don't matter. They bank account identify with commas.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
that hard work ethic.
that's the hard work ethic. That's something else that you mentioned. Like, so you really be. How much do you feel like in a week you record?
Shit. If we gonna do 4 to 5 songs a day.
You serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
What? And I'm talking about within like a motherfucking 1 to 2 motherfucking hour and 40-minute span.
Yeah.
Like really to knock shit out. Like really just work.
You serious right now?
Work. Just work. Like work. Just do that shit. Work. Nigga work. Like real work. Motherfucking. Or then you wake up, go to the studio. Cause that's what you want, that's what you know. So
That's
mixtapes.
It's just
EPs.
wild to hear somebody so passionate about music, but wasn't really into music like that. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's just like I was just so focused on other stuff. I was just focused on other stuff. It wasn't like I was even making time for shit like music and like I wasn't like on YouTube watching your video. No, like I was on other shit. I was outside. I wasn't on my phone outside. I didn't even give a fuck about a phone. To this day, I really don't give a fuck about a phone. Like, that shit is in the way. That shit do.
Where you from, man?
I'm from DC.
What part?
Northeast.
Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Northeast.
I be over south though. I fuck with it over there.
Yeah, you be
Yeah,
out
I
there.
fuck with it over there.
Yeah. Damn. So alright. So after your first project, what's next? Because we talked about you guys series that you should do, the Spank Out series.
Mm-hmm. You know that's on the timeline.
Okay.
You know so I'm gonna do this motherfucking first EP. After that, you know I gotta give them videos. Gotta give them at least 4, half, 50. 50. I can go Beyonce.
Yeah.
Let me give them everything, you know.
Yeah.
We gonna give them 4, we gonna give them half.
Okay.
We gonna jump straight into the next jump. And then by the middle of the year, we gonna drop an album.
I like this. I like where this is going. I'm just glad to see this in the beginning and watch it. I don't know if a lot of people get to see this. Like, the only other person I felt like this about, may she rest in peace, was Lundy.
Mm-hmm.
Lundy had everything.
Liked it.
And she was on her way. And her death was just so untimely. I think we had probably texted the day before or something like that. Because she was hyped. She just had went, and I think she opened for Gucci or something like that in Cleveland.
Okay.
And I was just so happy for her, like, her time about to come. And then, boom, she was gone. This is you, the second person that I felt like I'm watching it from the beginning. Like, this about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, if anybody you wanted to shout out, who would you want to shout out? Like your team and people that's helping you right now. You know what I'm saying? Who would you want to shout out and give?
I would like to shout out everybody y'all see me with. They know who I be with. They know who I fuck with.
Yeah, like
they be the
this.
same faces. Like this, yeah.
That's what's up. So what, like, all right, if somebody just met you, didn't know you rap, they see you, then they found out that you make music. What song would you point them to that will best identify you as an artist? You could say, all right, go listen to this.
I tell them go listen to a song I made called Get Away.
Why that song?
Cause I fuck with that jump. That jump like that. Like I just feel like with that song, I was like real. I wasn't even in the right mood when I made that song, I was like, I ain't about to motherfucking rap. And the beat came on, I was like, damn, I gotta change my mind. Like this shit was just, I was like, and when I made the song, I was like, I knew exactly, like some shit had just happened, you know? So I was like, damn. When I made that song, it was just like, a bunch of shit started changing. Like a bunch of shit I ain't even gonna speak on, but a bunch of shit started changing, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, that song, you listen to that song, you can be like, look, Mo, where that shit at? Where's that shit at? So
Get
like,
away. All right.
Yeah.
Damn, you fucked my head up. So let me ask you this. So I think you said it, but I want to hear you say it. So you don't write
No,
nothing.
I don't. See, what I do is I call it like I already know when I get to the studio, like, you know, when you go to work and when it's a job that you do and you dedicated, you already know your job. So you know what to do when you get there. So that's what I do. Like, you know, I already know what I'm doing when I get there. Like, I done already listened to this beat. I done rode around in my car with the instrumental on. I done already fucked this down on 10 different ways. By the time I get to the studio, I know which way I'm going with it. And, like, it'll be like, I be done rolling my fucking head to the same beat 3 times. And I be like, look, Lil Marley, I got 3 or 5 different ways I'm about to go in this song. Which one you think? He be like, I fuck with all of them. He always say that. So then I get to the studio and it's all on me.
Yeah.
So that shit. He be coming in the clutch though. He be when he decide. He had indecisive behavior.
That's a gift though. That's a gift. You know, you got a gift. There's only a few rappers that I hear say that got that, and the ones that really got it, they're not bluffing. They all legends. You know what I'm saying? Wayne does that a little bit. I feel like Jay and Biggie, they did that mental shit where the song is here.
But it's good to write down.
No, it's definitely good to write.
It's good to write your song down after you motherfucking recorded it and have it logged and all that. Like, all that shit matters.
And you need that for multiple reasons. Even like entering your lyrics. When you upload your song to streaming platforms, you want to be able to enter your lyrics. So, like how we see our favorite artists, when you go through people's stories, you want your shit to be like that. You got to submit the lyrics, though. So, yeah, that's key. So, can we get some bars on that?
Interview over.
Can't get no bars? Nah. All right. So, y'all got just...
And the reason why that is because, like, I don't really fuck with when other people take my music and take my bars.
Gotcha.
So, like, a lot of rappers, like, they be trying to take my bars. They be trying to say them, you know.
Say less.
And I hate it for them. I hate that for them. Oh, for real.
All right, say less. We gonna close it here. But all right, tell people where they can find you, your social medias, and if your music is on streaming platforms now, videos, just tell them the whole spiel. I'm
Marley Ma, everything. MarleyMar with no space. My Instagram, Hey Marley Ma. My Twitter, Hey Marley Ma. Everything else the same, Hey Marley Ma. You type that shit in, you gonna find me. Spank God, Hey Marley, all that shit work. Hashtags.
All right. Y'all tap in. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? 2021, you ready?
Yeah.
When you go back and look at this interview, like, damn, this is where it started.
Yeah. Like, this shit is pre-manifested. It's not, you know.
I like that. She said she was gonna pop her shit. Like, she already know that, like, she know where she going. That's lit. I appreciate it. I'm glad I got to actually sit down, talk to you, get to know you better as a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate the motherfucker.
And you like a real artist.
Nah,
no secret. And like Lil Marley said the same thing. Like, he's an artist. Like, that's major because
that nigga gonna be like that. That nigga, Him and Lil Elway'S, them niggas gonna be like that, man. No cap. Right?
So y'all look out for
Like-
them too. And no cap, we're gonna hear Hey Marley and a lot of no cap in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So like I said, y'all make sure y'all check her out. Tell them the date of the project one more time.
It's dropping at the end of this month. You know what this month is.
It's January, so.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. I can't wait because I ain't get to hear the feature, so I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Appreciate you.
for sure.
Fine, man.